Hi everyone, this is a brief video to explain some basic features of Edunation for teachers. In this video, we are discussing about scheduling lesson plan, adding assignment, uploading files, and some other basic features of Edunation. Maybe you are familiar with most of these features, but I am sharing what I have learned. Please share your experience and other features which you have learned from Edunation so that we can develop ourselves through sharing. If you are finding any mistakes, please correct me. When you log in into Edunation using username and password, we can see this home page. In the left side, you can select your classes. Either we can type your class or we can select the class from here. The same thing you can select from My Courses in the top right corner. Okay, if you click on it, we can see the classes. We can choose a class from here. Okay, now let us see how to schedule a lesson. So if you want to schedule a lesson, first choose a class in which you want to schedule the lesson. I'm choosing 9 Pink, so I've chosen my class. Okay, so here we can see the calendar. In your class, which is the class, that particular class, we can see the calendar. When you click on the calendar, we can see the weekly plan, from 1 week, the whole week it's shown here. Here the lesson time and the days are not displayed as per school schedule. We can request a master user to change it. Okay, now I'm continuing with what is the available lesson. I'm continuing it. So here we can add the lesson. So I'm choosing the date, like Wednesday, tomorrow. So I'm choosing here. So on the third period, the time is also, it's not given, it's not as per our schedule. So I'm choosing from 10 to 11 to, so third period. If you want to add the lesson here, you can click here on the plus, add lesson. Here we can see the lesson type, the various lesson like lessons for course, lesson for group. Here I'm choosing lesson for course, like particular class. Okay. If you are having more than one class in the same, more than one period in the same class on the same day, we can use add multiple lessons. Here, if like on first period as well as on third period you are having the same class, so we can use this option. Or like sixth period I'm having the same class, so we can use this option. As we are not having multiple classes in the same day in the new timetable, I'm not using it. So have chosen the lesson type. We can choose the class here. The teacher is automatically set. Then enable lesson report, that we can get the report. So I have enabled it. Here publish lesson for students. That means we can keep it as private or publish. That means if you're publishing it, the students can see the lesson in their login. When they're logging it, they can see the lessons. Now I'm keeping it as private. Okay, you can publish it later. So I have saved. Let us save it. I have saved the lesson. So I saved it. So we can see on Wednesday 8, we can see on third period, it's the lesson is saved here. Here there are various options like attendance, lesson plan, adding assignment. These are the various options we can see. Okay, we can add all these things here also. Even we can add the same thing in the home page. Now let us go to the home page. See, it was scheduled on 8th, right? So you can choose from here. So it's like we can choose the date from here, and we can see the lesson schedule. We can see the grade, which grade it is for which grade it was scheduled, and this option we can see the flag over here. it shows that it is private. If you want to make it published so that the students can see it, we can make it published over here. So okay, now if you want to edit the lesson plan, if you want to add the heading to the lesson, we can use this option, edit lesson plan. We can add the lesson objective or the topic name, etc. over here. So either we can click here or we can add from here. You are seeing the 3 dots over here, vertical dots. If you click on here, we can see I'm going through the main option. Like attendance we can discuss later. We can add the lesson topic name. Okay, I'm putting the topic as trial lesson. Even you can add the lesson objective or the topic name, everything you can add it over here. Also we can change the text color. You can change the text color over here. There are also more options like central alignment. We can change the alignment, we can make it bold, or there are other options like we can increase the font size. Like if you want to increase the font size, we can increase the font size. We can explore other options over here. Lesson date we have already chosen. Then if you want to add other course, like if you want to add the lesson plan to the other class like 9red, if you want, you can add like this. If you click on add course, we can choose the class from here. See, I have chosen 9red. We can choose the lesson date, like we can choose some other date. Like you can choose some other date, and then if you don't need it, you can just press on delete. Okay, then we can then after that we can save it. Now we can see the topic name or whatever it is, we can see it over here. Then next thing is how to add files. Now we can see about assignment and all this. I'm going through the main points. We can see how to add documents or files or videos over here. Okay, for that, if you want to add video, that what we have the recorded video of the lesson, if you want to add, we can press over here. We can click as trial video. Here we can write it as choose as course material. If you want to give any instructions, we can type it over here. Then we can attach the file. I'm choosing this file. It will take some time to upload the file as it is a video. The same thing if you want to upload in grade 9 also, you can add course as I showed you before. You can see that the file has uploaded now. See, it has uploaded. If you want to delete and if you want to re-upload it again, you can delete and re-upload it. Okay, let us save it. See, once I have uploaded it, we can see the file over here. Okay, then we have attached the video. The students can play from here. Okay, then how to add the file, like if you want to add documents like notes or something like that, we can go to attach documents. The same thing like trial notes. Then we can then we can choose as course material. Again, if you want to add the instructions, you can add the instructions over here. Again, if you want to attach the file, I'm choosing the notes. Then we can save it. See, we have attached the video, we have attached the notes. Okay, hope you're clear with attaching the file, attaching the video as well as attaching the files or the notes. Now we can let us know how to add assignment. For adding the assignment, click on here, like click on the three dots. We can add assignment. You can click trial assignment. If you want to give instructions to the students, we can give the instructions. Submission means like via system is by using the Edunation system. There are various options, but via system is better so that the students will submit by using the Edunation system itself. And you can attach the file. You can attach the assignment. I'm choosing just a random file. Then you can choose the submission date. Like you can choose the date as, okay. Then we can save it. So I have attached the file, attached the assignment. We can see all the things over here. Okay. Then if you want, here there is an also option for adding video. But the thing is that if you press on it, we can add only the URL. Like if you have already a YouTube link, then only we can add the file over here. We cannot add the MP4 file over here. If you want to add MP4 file, we have to go to attached documents and files. Here you can only add the YouTube link or other video link, online link. Okay, hope you're clear with this. Then we can go to attendance. Okay, here we can see one thing like not reported. Not reported means if you click on it, we can see the attendance. Okay, here you can update the attendance manually. It's not automatically updated attendance, it's a manually updated attendance, like how we are taking in the class. Like in the class we take the attendance, right? The same way we can manually change the attendance. Like if someone is absent, you can click like this. If someone is late, you can mark it like this. Okay, this is the way you can mark the attendance over here. Then unreported also, from here we can get the attendance. We can go to the attendance other way also. If we click over here, we can get the attendance. Here you can mark it manually, like absent, late, absent with excuse. We can mark it like this. Okay, please note that it is not related to conference. This attendance is not related to the virtual classroom or the conference. It is like attendance we are taking in the classroom. Okay, for conference, automatically the attendance will get updated in the system. Okay, this one it's not the same. It is different one. It is like if the student is present, it's not related to conference. Okay, here we can see if we after updating it manually, we can save it. We can see like how many are present, how many are absent, tardiness, absent with excuse, all these things we can hear. We can take the printout of this. To take the print, there are various options. Like if you click on here, if you click here, we can see lesson summary. If you click on the lesson summary, we can see all the lesson summary, like what is the title, then what was the file uploaded. Here the assignment is clearly showing. Then education materials, what are the materials that we have uploaded, like the video or the notes, whatever we have uploaded. It is a lesson summary. Okay, it shows only the lesson summary. It doesn't show the attendance of each student. It only gives a summary. We can print it, we can save it into a system, or even we can print it. The next option is summary with attendance. If you click on it, we can get the attendance along with the summary of the lesson. This is a lesson summary. Here this shows the attendance of the students. Okay, this one also you can print it, or save as, or you can print it. Next thing is attendance for this day only. This shows the attendance of the whole day. Like for a particular day, it shows the attendance of the whole day. It shows the attendance of the whole day. Then next is about the attendance for a whole week. It doesn't show it because it is we have not updated for the whole week. If you are updating for the whole week and then if you are clicking out, we can see the attendance for the whole week. Here there is option for comments, but this is not enabled over here, so we cannot add the comments over here now. Okay, hope you're clear with the attendance. Then okay, hope you're clear with this. Now let us go to the other options in the home page. Okay, I'm going through only the main options, okay, not all the options here. Now let us, near the home, there we can see my backpack. If you click on it, we can see manage timetable. Let us see the options in manage timetable. If you click on it, we can see the weekly plan. The same thing that we have used to schedule the lesson, we can schedule the lesson from here also. Okay, from here, if you choose the class, you can choose the class from here, like which class you want to choose. You can choose the class from here. Then you can schedule a lesson. If you want to add a lesson here, you can add the lesson from here also. Okay, I'm not adding a lesson. Hope you're clear with this. Then the next option in my backpack is files. If you go to the files, we can see all the files we have uploaded. Not in all the classes, like whichever classes we are teaching, in all the classes, whatever the files we have uploaded, we can see it over here. Then communication, it's not so important for us right now, so we are not focusing much on it right now. It shows the announcement, news, whatever, what are the communication we are doing. It can be seen here. The next is library. The various options on this are quizzes, assignments and exams, questions, question banks. Here also I'm not focusing much on other things. I'm focusing only on important things like assignment and exams. Like if you click on assignment and exams, we can see all the assignments we have given to the students. You can see all the assignments over here. Then reports also, it's not so important for us right now, so I'm not dealing with it much. Then next is management. Here in the management, it's like we can save our personal documents. Like if you click on it, we can see the official documents. Like we can upload our Qatar ID or passport, our personal thing. It's not related to the students, so we can save the personal documents over here. Okay, then after that, let us go back to the home page. Here we have discussed about all these things. Now the pending thing is this one. This is for messaging, like to the students or to the teachers. You can use this option. When you click on it, we can see all the chats or the messages that we have sent to the students or the teachers. There are various options. If you click on this triangle, you can see send message to the user. That means you can message a particular user, like particular person. If you want to message only a student, you can choose the student. We can filter from here which class you want to choose. If you want to send message to only one person, you can choose that one person. If you want to choose more than one person, you can choose like this, and you can click continue to message these two students. Other option is message to group. Message to group means you can message to the two classes together. Like if you want to message to 9 Pink and 9 Red together, you can choose the whole students. We can also choose which if you want to send message only to the students or only to the teachers. If you want to choose to the parents, to the whole, we can give tick to all the, like if you want to send message to students, teachers, we can choose like that. If you want to send message to all, we can give tick marks to all the options. Okay. Then the third option is send message to a course. Course means a particular class. If you want to message the teachers of only 9 Pink, so if you want to send message to the teachers of 9 Pink, I can filter like this and send message to those teachers. Okay. Then other option is broadcast, that we are using in WhatsApp, same like that what we are using in WhatsApp. Okay. Next to the message option, we can see the notification. It's like what we are seeing in social media. All the notifications will be available over here. All the notifications are available over here. Okay. Then next is about, like, if you want to delete or remove a lesson. We have seen all the lessons, we have uploaded all the lessons. If you want to remove a lesson, we can go through the 3 dots, you can press on that and we can remove the lesson. Please note that if you're removing the lesson over here, the files will not be deleted. Only this lesson will be deleted, but the files that we have uploaded, like the video, assignment, notes, it will not be deleted. If you want to delete it, you have to delete the files first and then you have to remove the lesson. Otherwise, if you're removing the lesson, the files will be there in the file section. Okay, so I'm going to delete. Okay, before that, if you want to publish it to the students, we can publish it over here. Okay, then I'm going to delete the files. For deleting it, you can go it over here. You can delete the files here. I have deleted the file. Okay, I deleted the file. If you want to remove a lesson, make sure that you are deleting the files before removing the lesson. Otherwise, the files will be here. Only the lesson will be removed. Okay, now you can remove the lesson. Okay. See, now the whole lesson has been removed. Okay. Then to sign out, as you know, you can sign out from here, or you can also use the option from here. If you click on your name, you can see the sign out option. You can sign out from this option or from here. Okay. In this video, we have briefly discussed about the scheduling a lesson for a particular, like for scheduling lesson for a particular class, or attaching files like videos, notes, assignments, etc. Hope this video is useful for you. You can share your experience and learning and get more familiarized with the video. Thank you so much.